Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dr. Music Podcast. Thank you so much to my return visitors and my subscribers. Always appreciate you. Special guest today, Mr. Michael Bianchi and Rodrigo Cortés from Consequence of Energy. That may not ring a bell with you. They're a brand new band. Music is coming. There's 3 singles out there now, available wherever you stream music. But they got a record coming, and it's pretty exciting. The album will be called "We Are One," and they're here to tell us about it. Michael and Rodrigo, I just so appreciate you. This is an exciting thing coming up here. We're on the ground floor. I see three songs available, and they're all a little bit different. So let's start at the beginning. How long has this current lineup been together making music?
Well, we started basically like a year and a half ago. Kind of a project that just came together magically. I never thought I was a musician until Diego Segredo, our other guitarist, decided like we have to make a song. And eventually we made just magically in the minute melody and a tune and then we presented to Rodrigo. And he's like, okay, I'm in. And then Amaru, our drummer, as well, is like, I'm in. And it just like came together that way.
It's cool. It's cool.
And then we presented to Garth, like we did a demo and we sent it to Garth Richardson. And he's like, I'm into. And then he sent it to Dave Schiffman. He's like, I'm into.
Man, that's, and I look at, and I get the press release and I see who you guys are working with. It's a huge,
it's an honor.
It is really something.
And they're teachers too. Garth's like a teacher. So he came down and basically told everybody how to do music.
It's yeah, we'll go over everybody you got involved here in a second. I'm just curious about a few things. The writing process for you guys. I see 5 guys, and is everybody a writer? Everybody collaborating in this, or is there somebody who brings in most of the material and then you collaborate on that? How's the writing process work for you guys?
Everybody contributes and every song is different. So there's like 3 formulas we use. One is like acoustic guitar with, just a cajon and, late nights at 3:33 in the morning or 11:11 in the morning.
Yeah, every song start with acoustic guitars and then goes heavy.
Wow. Nice. And everybody's a contributor. So
everybody.
Yeah. Wow. Start with a riff usually. You bring in a melody and then elaborate in a room together, or are you guys doing it online? How's that work?
No, we live together for the whole album. So we have a studio in Pichilemu. It's called Los Lobos Records. And basically we used it as an incubator for the band. So everybody moved in with me and we had this awesome experience to, live music and, rehearse every day and have every moment. Like, there's a lot of therapy as well, psychotic breakouts with artists, but that's my role, man. I'm the guy that has to sit with everybody till 6 a.m. Like, it's all gonna be okay, bro.
I'm sure. That's it's a marriage.
No, it's worse than a marriage because you're not. We're not getting laid with each other.
right. How about it, huh? Yeah. And that's really unusual in this day and age. That first, you're all in a room together. That's highly unlikely now. With these Zoom types of technology, and you got Pro Tools, you can send files, all of that kind of stuff. But I'm an old school guy. I feel like that takes away from the process.
That's why Garth Richardson came down to Chile to record us. Like lived with us for 2 months.
That is, right there it just steps that excitement level up for me to hear the rest of what you're doing, because I know that you've lived and breathed and bled this music together, you know. So there's going to be some kind of an emotional response in the music that I will feel. I'm sure of it.
Every song has an emotional climax, I think, and mostly they end in freestyle therapy. You know, like Garth's a pusher. You know, he knows like how to get it out of you. So most of the lyrics were finished in production, you know, like in recording.
Wow, wow. So you're in Chile, and Michael, I you're from the States originally, correct?
I'm half Italian. I was born in Italy. My dad's Italian, and my mother's from California, from
Okay,
Hollywood.
okay, yeah,
And I live in Chile now.
yeah, yeah. So and full time, permanently.
20 years. So.
Oh, wow, wow, fantastic.
And I have a Chilean daughter,
It's
an
more
ex-wife.
Chilean, it's more Chilean than me now.
He's like a native at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically,
Yeah,
I did procreate.
yeah, yeah. How about it? That's very cool.
I'm a founder now.
Yeah, that's really that's great. I just love that. I can't get over the fact that you guys are doing all of this together in the same room, living together, doing this. It's great.
Yeah, it was rough. That was rough.
Yeah.
It's great. Um, I think of Chile, and I'm here just outside of Chicago. Very different world, different instruments, different rhythms, different musical climate. All of those things. When I hear a Chilean band, I expect to hear a little bit of that kind of thing. Like I just had Max Cavalera on the show from Sepultura and all of his stuff. Brazilian always has that Brazilian tribal kind of thing in the music. It's inescapable. So I would imagine living in Chile as long as you have, and for your lifetime, some of you, there'll be that influence, some different instruments that maybe they're hard to pronounce. That
I mean, actually, our drummer's here too. If he wants to join us, he says he doesn't speak English, so he's embarrassed.
Okay, yeah, no,
he is a profound percussionist, and then Diego, who's not here now, is also plays the flute. He's in Ecuador, and we're actually traveling in 3 days to the jungle to film a music video for our another single. It's called Cosmic Canoe.
Awesome. That's a great title.
But there's definitely a lot of Andean, how do you say, ancestral instruments used in the sound.
Okay. Yeah, that's what a big question I had. I saw, this from Chile, and I just
Did you hear We Are One? Have you heard We Are One?
Yes.
The intro is the Colombian flute.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has a lot of different percussion.
Yeah, it's like South American percussion and flute instruments more than Chilean instruments.
Yeah.
South American culture.
Well, Chile was like the Inca Empire. So basically from the south of Colombia all the way to Chile was Inca Empire.
It's, and I love that because I get a taste of a world music on a heavier level, which is really, really cool. Because I love the culture. I love the different instruments. These are things I don't hear in the typical rock band.
Right.
And when you can bring those two worlds together, it's really that's something special for sure. These three songs that I see, Into the Void, We Are One, and Freedom, are they they're going to be part of a full-length debut?
Yes, part of the album. So We Are One is actually the opener of the album. It's basically like an opening of a ceremony. So that's why it starts with a flute, very light, and then just brings everybody together. And the message is, forget your differences. We are one. Like we all have to fucking breathe. We all bleed, and
Yeah.
then we go into like vulnerability, like traumas, and we work up to enlightenment.
Just awesome. I noticed that with the music, the lyrics, is it's an important part of what you do. I think this is the
That's what
band
brings us together.
yeah, it's the band that has a lot to say. And there's a quote here from the press release that I think bears importance about freedom. Freedom is not a protest song; it's a mirror. A bold, biting, and brutally honest reflection of a society addicted to control while crying out for release. Consequence of energy doesn't offer easy answers, just a challenge. What does freedom really mean? And are you ready to face what's in the way? And that's captivating. It's thought provoking.
It's more on a spiritual level than political.
Yeah, yeah. And I felt that in the music. And it's you listen to it and you analyze yourself, you analyze the music, and where it plays into the way you think and the way you approach life. It's not a beer and fast cars kind of band.
Like Into the Void, for example, like for me, I continue to analyze it. Like when I first wrote it, like the lyrics, I was like, it's about my mom, right? And then I'm like, no, it's about my ex-wife. And then also like, no, it's about my inner child. It just keeps adapting because it's a very open
interpretation.
Yeah, it's for everybody, the music.
Yeah.
Man, that's it's pretty cool. I love that. Because a lot of times I'm more a musical based guy. I listen to the music first and then the lyrics come in, and a lot of times the the lyrics make me like the music less because it really doesn't have a whole lot to say, or it doesn't say it very well. But I may love the music. But it's great when I get the full package where the music really is great and the lyrics really have something to say. The marriage of those two is wonderful, and I see that with this music for sure.
Thank you so much.
I've read that there's going to be a limited edition vinyl release with a unique visual and auditory experience, 3D graphics visible with special glasses. This is a big package. Animated effect on the vinyl. This is it sounds very costly.
Yeah, it's very ambitious.
Yeah, it is very ambitious.
The one supplier for the vinyls that do the Zootropic are doing an overhaul on their machine right now. So it's kind of we could dream big, but then also the visual for the album cover, it has an effect. You use like a 3D lens, but if you look through a blue lens, you see one side of the world, the presentation, and then if you look through the red, it's another world. So it's a way to visualize dark and light and how they can work together.
Yeah, it's kind of it defines the album's theme a little bit, the dichotomy of life kind of thing.
Yeah, the duality.
Yeah, it's a kind of hide cover with the other.
And in the end, we just have to accept that dark is light and light is dark. We can't have only one.
Yep, absolutely. It's the yin yang, the whole thing. Yeah, for sure. Very cool. Now let's go over this this team you have. It's just incredible. Garth Richardson, we've mentioned, Rage Against the Machine, Biffy Clyro is huge now. Just so many things. Producing the record. Dean Mayer, AC/DC, Slayer, engineering the record. Grammy-winning multi-platinum selling mixer, Dave Schiffman, System of a Down, Adele, the Audioslave stuff. I mean, it doesn't get more reverse. He's mixing the record. On top of all that, Howie Weinberg, mastering this thing, Nirvana, Soundgarden, on and on and on. Again, ambitious, sounds expensive.
But you know what? It sounds expensive, but like I said, these people joined the project because, truly they're interested in the music first. I mean, obviously they have a fee, but
Right.
I mean, between Howie Weinberg and other, I don't think it's more expensive, but I think he chooses the projects he decides to involve himself with. So that's the same with Dave Schiffman. Is like he's not gonna put his name on something he doesn't want. So if you go to Dave Schiffman's Instagram, you'll see a signature copy of the snare drum from our recording. It's hung up in the Farm Studios at Garth Richardson's place in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And that's just for me, it's phenomenal. Like before we even release or finish making the album, they're like automatically promoting Dave called it the system of the Floyd.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. This is a hell of a team you got. And how do you fail with that? But you can. But these guys aren't going to accept that. Like you said, you got to have the songs. You got to have the talent. You got to have the writing. And obviously that's there. Can't wait to hear this record. The lyrical content for the record. I noticed that, and the music, it's very different. We kind of said that at the beginning. You got everybody collaborating. Does everybody have different influences that they bring? And I noticed that each song has a different personality, which I love.
I think for like the lyrics, I write 100% the lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah, but the music, sometimes it's created before the lyrics, and then I follow the energy that they produce, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's and then the third formula is in just rehearsal, like just jamming it out, and then you just see where the song goes.
Yeah.
What kind of influences do you have? Is everybody kind of on the same page with what they listen to?
A couple bands that are, how do you say, for all five of us would be like Tool, Deftones,
Yeah, rock, metal.
Alice in Chains.
In the case of Mike, Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC.
NSYNC. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but I'm more. I grew up in Hawaii and in California, so I guess I have like Sublime and in the Bay Area too. I was like, rooting for Thrice and Hot Water Music and these kind of like hardcore bands, I guess.
That's cool. And I was trying to put my finger on, where you guys are coming from in that way. And, I couldn't, which was a great thing. Because usually I hear, okay, it's kind of trying to be whatever, or,
System of the Floyd, man.
Yeah. There you go. And that's pretty there, but there's a whole other vibe too. It's got its own thing, which is really, really cool. Pretty unique sound. The video for Freedom, really cool audience, cool track. Tell me about that show and the filming of the video.
So the live show. You're talking about the live show.
Yeah.
Okay. So the live show was actually my first performance. So this festival is held in our local town, which is the surf festival is held in Pichilemu, and I've always been to tell Diego to stop calling. All right.
No problem.
Diego, estoy cortando la entrevista. Sorry. He's a persistent one. He's another artist. Diego's But yeah, he just got out of the ceremony. He's in Ecuador right now, and he went for his mother's birthday, and they did ceremony ayahuasca. So he's like, take this interview. I'm so tired. I'm like, all right, I got you.
That's cool. Yeah, very nice, man.
And now we're all going to the jungle as well to get a little flavor of reconnection.
Man, it's we don't have that option here. Our jungle's a little different here in Chicago.
But you do have the option because it's a center Diego and I have been building for a while, like to help protect the rainforests and maintain, like real rituals. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's not ours, but it's for these indigenous groups that are protecting the rainforests, and they share medicine with people that need it.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's great. Yeah, it reminds me again with Max Cavalera, with Brazil, the indigenous Brazilian people, much the same. A lot of plight and a lot of poverty and sickness there that those people need some help. So it's cool that there's attention being brought to that. For sure.
I think we all need help, bro.
Oh yeah, this is true.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
I
rough
think we're all
out there.
struggling a little bit in this weird society, but
Yeah.
so like you said, it is nice to be able to express a true emotion through music, and get the impact, like you said, like it's not just musically but lyrically, it works together.
Yeah, and that's great. I don't see that a lot, really. So yeah,
Because you can't. It's commercially unviable for many.
right,
People have
right.
to adapt or die. So
Yeah, yeah, and I love the fact that you're doing what you do, regardless of trying to fit in a box or do it for somebody else. That you're doing what you do for you guys, and there's a real authenticity to that, and yeah, looking forward to the record for sure.
let me get back to your question about the live shows.
Yeah.
So basically, there's this festival that they hold in Pichilemu, and the promoter for the festival came to see our rehearsal. He's like, where the fuck did you guys come from? Like, I have to put you in the festival. And I was always a collaborator with the festival, because it's local culture, community, and I'm a big promoter of that energy and what it builds for everybody. But the promoter's like, dude, I need to be your manager. I need to. So he's like, I'll give you the first spot in the festival. And then that first spot turned out to be, because he kept coming to rehearsals, like, dude, you guys have to, close at nighttime. Like, we went on before, right after the Wailers from Bob Marley.
Yeah.
And it was our first show. It was our debut, like, in front of everybody.
Wow.
So, but it's just such a beautiful, like, connection with everybody that wanted to contribute and participate. Like, we had the most amazing crew. We still do. Like, the crew that we have, like, the most professional people in the industry. Because, like, our band, as well as our professionals in musicians, but also we have a music studio. So we have a great connection with the music world in Chile. And it's just amazing, all the people that just flock to be a part of it.
That's great, man. That's great. Yeah, that's it. And another thing that's great, and you don't see this either, is to take a band like yourself and put them with the Wailers. The Wailers.
It's a huge risk.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. I think it has a lot to do with the culture and the people.
The Wailers told Garth Richardson in the airport, "It's like best band of the night, man."
Garth, ¿cómo se dice que estuvo en el show?
Yeah, they're in the VIP or whatever, the airport, and they're best show of the
night. Love it. Yeah, and it's great. I think there's more of an acceptance in the Latin-based countries and South America and things like that, where you can mix things. Here in the States, it's like you keep things in
rock
the
and
same
roll.
box.
They don't
really play together, which is a great thing. I want to get to Lollapalooza. Kind of used to do that. Doesn't do that as much for us here now. I notice everybody's kind of fits together. It used to be very, very, very different genres playing on the same bill, which was really cool. But you guys are playing Lollapalooza in Chile, 2026. How cool is that? That's gotta be, yeah,
amazing. I only can say I'm very happy to share stage with Deftones.
Yeah, they're gonna be there, aren't they? Yeah. Man, that is
I
way.
was thinking about Sabrina Carpenter, but
But that is, and again, kidding aside, that is cool. That's what I'm
yeah, no, no, I'm not. I love it.
you know,
Lord, like, you know,
I mean, I don't know the music that well, but I know what she does, and to have those, you guys and that genre of music, playing on the same stage is a pretty cool thing, man. It's
amazing.
yeah, it's really cool. So I'm excited for the album. I'm excited for you guys playing these shows. That's a huge show. Do you have any touring plans after that?
Um, well, since we're in the release of the album still, it's kind of hard to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
any. But like Lollapalooza was just, I since we work in the music business here in Chile,
Hmm.
obviously we have a contact, so we talked to them, and our manager Jeff spoke to the promoter, and it's difficult for them to give people shots without like the numbers.
Yep.
It's a business. So
Sure.
basically, what we showed with just freedom and the little time was enough, and we're like, yeah, we can promise you at least 3 songs
Hmm.
before the lineup, so we can get on the roster.
Yeah.
And they mentioned, like maybe you want to wait for next year because when you have more music online, you have more followers, more fans. I'm like, you know what? I don't think there's time to waste. You just gotta go, go,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Because after that, like the idea obviously is hopefully go to North America, Europe, and
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are open to touring the world.
well, that's why we're talking to you, buddy.
Yeah. Cool. I love it, man. Yeah. Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
hablas español?
I will. It's going to take me some time, but
But you know what I mean? Like this is the whole concept. Like, it's a big effort too to like build your shit out of Chile,
yeah. Yeah.
And even the Chileans or like the local, how do you say, media are kind of like difficult to deal with because they for them America and Europe are the stars, and like it's
Right.
difficult to think that a Chilean can come out with this huge project and be
Right.
recognized. But
Yeah.
we have to prove them wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's do it, man.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm here for, man. I want to prove them wrong.
yeah, I can't wait to get the word out about you guys. I love what I hear so far. Looking really forward to the record. And it's kind of like when you go to school, at Harvard. The name just, got to be a smart guy if you went there, right? It's kind of the same with this team that you have,
Right.
because we know that these guys aren't just
Can't be
gonna.
shit, right?
Right, right. Seriously, you can't. These guys aren't going to take a shitty band. They're going to take somebody who knows what they're doing and is writing good stuff. So it's exciting for sure, and you're going to get the attention you deserve. I can feel that. Waiting for that big splash with this band for sure. It's cool.
We can't wait to release the album just because, that's the idea. It's a conceptual album. So unfortunately, it's our first work on the release. So if we just release the album, no one would listen to it. We got to do this, play the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what it's all about, for sure. Do you have a date for us? Early 2026. Is that as good as we?
Yeah, definitely January because we have shows booked in February and March. So we want the album out before that.
Okay. Yeah. And shows in Chile.
In Chile.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. Mike, Rodrigo, I appreciate you, man. This is super, super cool. Yeah, let's talk again when the album's out and you're prepared to tour North America on a big tour. Let's do it again.
We gotta get visas, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear that's not easy. And it's very costly and everything else.
They're not giving them that anymore.
Yeah,
Plans.
it's not an easy thing. So, but I'm sure you'll manage it, and I'm sure I'll see you over here for sure. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Where are you?
Just outside of Chicago.
You got
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So, and we love the heavy shit here, So we
Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show is fucking. That's Cleveland. Sorry, my bad. But Blues Brothers, dude, that's Chicago.
There you go. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm a Blues Brothers all the way.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that's right here for sure. That's Chicago history, man. And you come to rock the town and then stay for the food, man. The food is killer in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, come see me, man.
We will.
Okay.
We will.
Very
Hopefully.
cool. Yeah, very
We
cool.
gotta get the message out. And I just want to really give a special thanks to Pedro for being in black.
Thanks for nothing.
At least like an emoji or something like
Yeah. I love having you.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you, Pedro.
So good, Pedro. You came at the right time.
Too cool. Too cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Pedro's our bassist and also an amazing person. And
yeah.
but he's deaf. Pedro. By the way, humor is the one thing that keeps us together. So.
You have to have it, I would imagine.
Oh, man.
You have to have a good sense of humor to live together, for sure.
It is fundamental.
All right. Let's do it again sometime, and I'd love to have everybody on. It's exciting, man. Look forward to the album. We Are One. Consequenceofenergy.com. Any other places we can keep in touch with you, keep up with what's going on?
Yeah, Instagram and TikTok.
Consequence of Energy.
Yeah.
Just all right. We will do that. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for all the support, Scott.
Yes, I appreciate you, Rodrigo, so much. Thank you for everything you guys do. All right, talk to you soon. All right. Bye.
Bye,
Pedro.
bye, Pedrito.
Bye, Pedro.